Hello and welcome back. And if you're here for the first time, welcome. Thank you for choosing to tune in. So, this is an update. As we all know, on the 25th of August, Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, co founding patron of Sentebale, returned to the stunning grounds of Aspen Valley Polo Club to play in the 2022 Sentebale ISPS Honda Polo Cup. So we're going to have an update here that is so triumphant from sentebale.org. So they say each year, the Polo Club raises awareness and funds to support our work with children and young people in Southern Africa whose lives have been affected by extreme poverty, inequality, HIV and AIDS, and recently the pandemic. So, the Sentebale team claimed victory in a fast-paced round-robin tournament featuring Royal Salute and US Polo. Their win was the result of a spectacular team effort, which saw every player scoring at least one goal. The team was captained by the charity's ambassador and Argentine polo player Nacho Figueras, who played alongside the Duke of Sussex, Grant Gunzy, and Steve Cox. The Sentebale ISPS Honda Polo Cup is our annual flagship fundraising event, which over the last decade has raised around £10 million to support the work in providing vulnerable children and young people in Lesotho and Botswana with access to vital health services, care and support, and skills to be self-sufficient and thrive. So it was a jam-packed event with 200 guests, including former All-Black rugby player and ISPS Honda ambassador Dan Carter, who was treated to the afternoon of polo in the foothills of the majestic Mount Sopis before dining at the St. Regis Aspen Resort. Carter delivered a speech to guests, followed by Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, and Nacho Figueras. Prior to concluding the Duke's speech, he introduced a music video written and produced by three young artists from Lesotho titled, quote, "We Are the Future." The song is grounded in the agency of young people who are the change makers at the center of solutions that they know work best for their communities. So the Sentebale article stops by saying, over the years, our ways of working have evolved, yet the focus remains the same, to respond to the needs of the most vulnerable children and young people. The charity has learned that by listening to young people and working in a way that they lead, have agency, and are empowered is the key to driving sustainable outcomes for communities and future generations. So it's a triumphant time for sure, and as Bazaar goes on, they say Prince Harry will be flying back to California, a happy man this morning after his polo team won the top trophy this week and raised record money for one of his charities. The Duke of Sussex was in Aspen yesterday to play in the annual Sentebale Polo Cup, the organization Prince Harry co-founded in 2006 with Prince Seiso of Lesotho to help children in Southern Africa affected by poverty, inequality, HIV, AIDS, and recently the pandemic. So they go into more detail saying that over the last decade, the tournament has raised more than $11.8 million. So it talks more about how the team won. They say that the team quickly rose to victory with the Duke scoring a hat trick in their first game of the day and another goal in the second. So Figueras told reporters gathered at the Aspen Valley Polo Club, he said, being able to be here playing a sport that we love and that we share together as friends and teammates while supporting a great cause like Sentebale, it's a great thing. And he goes on to say that we've been friends for quite a long time now. He's been rock solid from day one, he says of Prince Harry. Harry, who played a full season of fundraising polo matches in California this summer, put on an impressive display, and Open Levita, the 7-year-old chestnut mare he rode, got awarded Best Playing Pony of the competition. Speaking in an after-match dinner held at St. Regis Aspen Resort, Prince Harry honored his mother, Princess Diana, marking the 25th anniversary of her passing. Prince Harry said, and I quote, "My dear friend, Prince Seiso and I founded Sentebale 16 years ago in honor of our mothers with a mission to support many of the most vulnerable young people on the planet and to give them care and help so that they can thrive." He said, in Sesotho, the language of the Basotho, the word Sentebale means forget me not. He continued, "Next week is the 25th anniversary of my mother's death. and she most certainly will never be forgotten. I want it to be a day filled with memories of her incredible work and love for the way that she did it. I want it to be a day to share the spirit of my mom with my family and my children who I wish could have met her, end quote, Prince Harry said. He added that every day he hopes to, quote, do her proud and is inspired by her tireless work to support and destigmatize HIV and AIDS. He went on to say, fittingly, her favorite flowers were forget-me-nots. I hope that we can remember my mother's legacy by recommitting to those that we serve, whoever and wherever they may be. For Sentebale, our commitment is to ending HIV and providing meaningful care and support for the children and young people whose lives have been affected by this disease, because they too will never be forgotten, end quote. The Duke also introduced a special music video, as I said before, written and produced by 3 young artists from Lesotho. And the short film told a story, quote, grounded in the agency of young people who are change makers at the center of solutions that they know work best for their communities, end quote. And this is per a representative. So Sentebale's annual ISPS Honda Polo Cup has become the primary source of funding for the charity, helping it further advance its mission on behalf of young people across Lesotho and Botswana. Respectively, the 2 countries have the 2nd and 4th highest HIV infection rates globally, but things are improving thanks to charities like Sentebale. This is something to celebrate that in Botswana, rates of HIV in adults has been halved in the last 20 years. And in what the World Health Organization has called, quote, a remarkable achievement, the country is also on its way to becoming the first in Africa to eliminate mother-to-child transmissions of HIV. So Prince Harry said in a statement shared with Bazaar.com, quote, we are all proud of the support we are able to give the young people of Lesotho and Botswana to feel empowered, healthy, and resilient, and able to thrive, end quote. He also went on to say the funds raised this year will be invested in these communities at a critical time as inequalities have been exacerbated by the pandemic, end quote. So isn't that the sweetest thing? He did take time to honor his mother in that touching tribute. And he went on to talk about how she will never be forgotten. And he wants to continue on in her legacy. And you know, one thing that stands up for me with Sentebale, it's not just giving out funds. They do try as hard as possible to empower these local communities that they come into. And as they said, they listen to the people there on the grounds and hear what they themselves think will be able to impact their own societies. And yeah, it's just so wonderful that he honored his mother in that speech. He always keeps her in the forefront, and I hope that people will remember what he said. He wants, her anniversary to be a day filled with memories of her incredible work and love for the way that she did it. And isn't that something so stand out? Princess Diana was known for her natural warmth and the affection that she showed all those around her. She always gave them her full attention when she was there. And, she was tactile in nature. And I think that's something that so many people found so refreshing. Even when she came into the royal family all those years ago, we remember it was a time when, a lot of the protocol was do not touch them, the royals, and you could sense such a distance between them and their subjects. That word, whenever I say it, makes me kind of cringe. sorry for my UK listeners, but she was different, and Princess Diana just came in and she completely just laid all that aside. She was very personable. She was lighthearted. She was self-deprecating in some instances. She would put everyone at ease, and everyone loved that and learned from that. And that's something that Prince Harry has carried forward. And I'm just so happy that he wants the day to be all about memories of her. It does speak to the fact that he does want her never to be forgotten, and for sure she never will be. And he's gonna be able to talk about her more and more with his kids. As he said, he wished that they could have met her, but through him they can get to know a part of her, and it's just so wonderful. That is just so sweet. So it's been a wonderful time for the Sussexes. They have just been winning and winning. Even they have just been on such a winning streak, with Meghan and her topping the podcast charts, even unseating the Joe Rogan Experience, which is such a huge achievement. And here's Prince Harry, who's playing polo for such a good cause with his friend Nacho, doing the best for those young people, giving them care, helping them thrive. And he wins scores a hat trick, scores in the second game. And for those of you who can see the clips here, you know, it was very competitive. Prince Harry, he is just such a natural sportsman. Even the horse wins. So it's just been a whole win all around. Very exciting stuff. So guys, share your thoughts with me on this story in the comments section. I want to know your thoughts. Thank you to those who like, comment, and share. I appreciate you. And a special thank you right now to those who support this channel. To my Patreon, PayPal, and membership supporters, I want to say a heartfelt thank you. Thank you. And I want to give a shout out to a couple of supporters of this channel. I want to say, first of all, thank you to Rochelle Cherry, who has been a supporter on this channel here on YouTube and also who gave during the last premiere. Thank you so much for your giving. I appreciate those super chats. It just is so heartwarming. Thank you, and I love you, Rochelle. And a special thank you right now to you, Henrietta Palmer. I want to say that I appreciate you so much and for your giving here. It just is so meaningful. You are so special, and I want to say thank you. And also right now, a special thank you to Verbena New Year. Thank you. You've been such a long time supporter of this channel, and I want to say thank you for believing in me and for being such a fabulous supporter of this channel. Thank you. Once again, thank you to those who like, comment, and share. And if you like this video, hit that thumbs up button and let YouTube's algorithm know that you enjoyed what you watched. Leave your thoughts, I want to know them, and let the celebration continue. And I will catch you in the next one. Have a blessed one.